In the new movie, Maggie's Plan, Greta Gerwig plays Maggie, a woman who's ready to have a child on her own until she falls for a married professor named John, played by Ethan Hawke. Things don't end very well. Ethan and Greta are both here with us this morning. Guys, good morning. Good to see you. To say the least, they don't end well, right?
I like the way you phrase that.
Thank you very much. So Greta, a little bit of the backstory of these characters and the relationship between you two.
Well, the script was written by Rebecca Miller, and she directed the film. And it's about the complications of love and marriage and children, but it's also really funny and really romantic. And I don't know, when I read the script, I loved how human it all was.
And human.
It was human.
It was also very human. Yeah,
no, it was actually phrasing, but no, but it was human and it was generous.
And your character, John, he's going through some stuff. Let's put it that way. In his married life, married to Julianne Moore, who plays Georgette, this incredible character. What does he see in Greta's character that makes him want to head in that direction?
You know, sometimes when people get depressed, it's like I think he sees daylight.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean that's what makes a good comedy, to my mind, is when it's rooted in real behavior. And I think sometimes John's stuck in a marriage where he's just extremely depressed, and so this young woman is just like daylight to him, and it can't be wrong because it's everything healthy, you know.
And Greta, you have to then contend with John's wife, played by Julianne Moore, which I imagine as an actress, that's a little daunting. Yeah,
I mean, she's tremendous, as is Ethan, and also, I mean, everyone in the movie is great. But she plays this.
Who's the best?
Yeah.
We'll do a little talk later.
Just friends talk.
Good answer.
No, but she plays this Danish imperious professor who seems very cold, but is actually kind of a mess herself. And I mean, she's so funny, and I think people don't think of Julianne Moore in comedies, but she's so funny in this movie, and she has such impeccable timing, and it was very intimidating to work with her, but like working with great actors just makes you good.
And is it true that at some points you sort of like forgot your way, lost your lines a little bit around her?
Yes, I would. I would watch her, and Ethan too. I'd watch them act, and then I was just so drawn in by what they were doing, I'd forget that I had a line next. It was so bad.
There's a scene in the movie, a snowshoe scene, that I understand takes place in an actual snowstorm. What was that day like?
Well, we got in credit. You know, sometimes with movies, they have their own life. Sometimes everything absolutely goes wrong. You don't get the cast you want. You know, if it's supposed to be rainy, it's the warmest year in 25 years. But this movie, everything went perfect. We all had the best people. Julianne and I had this scene that's supposed to take place in a snowstorm, and we had a huge snowstorm that day. And we got to go outside and film it and tromp around in these snowshoes, and 3 days later, it was spring. You know?
That's a pretty good omen for the movie.
That's
when you get the sno the day you're shooting the snow scene,
right? The cinema gods were smiling with us,
Now, looking a little bit...
Unfortunately, I was drunk the whole day.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Let's dig into that a little bit.
No, just kidding.
Drunk in the Snow with Ethan Hawke. That's a movie I'd watch. I want to ask you about your directorial debut with Lady Bird.
Yes.
How cool is that?
It's super cool. I'm really excited and really nervous. I have terrifying dreams about it every night. I had a dream last night that I didn't have a monitor to look at the shots, and I was like, why don't I have a monitor? Anyway, so I'm excited and scared.
You're going to be great. She's going to be a good director,
She's going to be dynamite.
Yeah. Too talented. Guys, congratulations on this movie, Ethan and Greta. Maggie's Plan opens in select cities May the...
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.